Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, coming back with another reaction. This is another request, and it's a tribute to Ahsoka Tano. I'm a big fan of Ahsoka. I think she's great. She's probably one of my favorite contemporary Star Wars characters of all time. I think her character is brilliantly written. I love the way that she's interwoven between the existing things that we have, the way she's Anakin's apprentice and then later becomes a mentor to Ezra and Kanan. Easily one of my favorite parts of the Clone Wars. Wasn't always the case. A lot of people did not like Ahsoka when she first showed up. And I have the integrity to admit that I was one of those people, all right? I'm not going to claim that I've loved her since day one like a lot of these folks are doing. I had issues with her. I was not alone. It's 2008. I'm watching the Clone Wars animated movie. And suddenly this kid shows up and calls Anakin Sky Guy and starts calling the droid R2-y. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, what's happening? This isn't my Star Wars. Well, I have never been so wrong. Ahsoka grew on me very quickly. And she fast became one of my favorite characters. Definitely one of the best parts to watch in that show. But she was not immediately well received. That grew over time, and now she has been cemented as this like iconic figure of Star Wars fandom. She's like I said, she made the jump from animated to live action. Ashley Eckstein absolutely killed it in the Clone Wars and in Rebels, and now Rosario Dawson is carrying the torch in The Mandalorian and in the Ahsoka show. So I can't wait to see where her story goes from here. But first, Ahsoka Tano, The Journey by LoreFreak. Let's do it! This is Ahsoka's conversation with the Bendu, right? Yep. You can hear the Bendu's voice, can't you? In your head. Alright, let's go.
It's not like the Clone Wars. I was never alone then. I had an army. I had masters. She'd had Anakin Skywalker.
A youngling? And who are you supposed to be?
I'm Ahsoka. Master Yoda sent me.
Better take her with you.
You really think it's a good idea to bring a Padawan learner into all this?
We'll figure out a way. Come on, Master. Let's go.
If we survive this, Snips, you and I are gonna have a talk.
They make quite a pair, don't they, sir?
She was so impetuous, so headstrong in the beginning, but so was
he. Was my
he,
master.
you know?
He was powerful. Rarely lost a battle. But what surprised people was how kind he was. He cared deeply about his friends and looked out for them until the end.
Oh, that's right.
What is Ahsoka's strength?
She is fearless. No one has her kind
Oh,
of
Forces of Destiny showing up in here. Okay.
Except you.
I should have paid more attention. I should have tried harder.
When I was out there, alone, all I had was your training and the lessons you taught me. And because
Right,
of
apprentice.
you, I did survive. And not only that, I was able to lead others to
Hell
survive
yeah, you were.
as well.
I don't know what to say.
I do. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, my Padawan.
It's so cool how Anakin's flaws as a teacher end up contributing to Ahsoka's strengths. You know? Not just as a Jedi, but as a grown-up, as a person. She's not just coming into her own as a Jedi. She came into her... She was raised by Anakin. You know, she became an adult with him. Okay, here we go.
She felt something awaken in her. Every combat lesson Anakin had ever taught. I am no Jedi.
That was an excerpt from the audiobook.
I left the Order.
Yes, but you were motivated to leave by the hypocrisy of the Jedi Council.
You're reckless, little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan. But you might make it as mine.
She so would not have made it
I
as
know,
Obi-Wan's
Anakin.
Padawan.
I understand. More than you realize. I understand wanting to walk away from the Order.
I know.
She always knew. It's not extremely clear how quickly she figured out, but I think we all know that she knew.
Ahsoka, I'm really glad you came.
His attachment to you makes him vulnerable.
I'm
to
glad
his
they updated
fears.
the Anakin and Forces of Destiny, but it's still
His
pretty
anger.
girly.
I've seen what such feelings can do to a fully trained Jedi Knight.
Then you will die.
To the best of us. I will not start this child down that path.
The casual way she had talked about Anakin and Padme made him think that she might have known the true nature of their relationship, but not the outcome. He was sure she didn't know about Leia, about the boy. There are children, she said after a long moment. His
Twin
blood
sons.
ran cold. All over the galaxy. I've met one, but I know there will be others. They would have been Jedi. Now they're just in danger. Something is hunting them down. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it. A Sith Lord attempted the same thing back in the Clone Wars, but the Jedi Order stopped it.
Now there's no Jedi Order to protect them.
The Jedi Order fell a long time ago.
Okay. I guess that task falls to us now.
Man, these tributes are so awesome when they really just spell out the context
Ahsoka,
for you in these moments.
It's your duty to save as many lives as you can. Letting go of our attachments is a difficult struggle for all of us.
He is like no other Jedi. Passionate, impulsive, but I trust him with my life.
You can't do this!
Your Padawan status will be stripped from you, and you shall forfeit all rank and privileges within the Grand Army of the Republic. You will be turned over to the Republic courts to await your trial, and whatever punishment they will set for you. Henceforth, you are barred from the Jedi
They did her
Order.
so dirty.
I thought I was part of that order, but everyone except Anakin has abandoned me. Barasathi was wrong about a lot of things. She let her anger cloud her judgment,
Oh, awesome.
and
We're
she
getting
tried to
Bear stuff.
justify her actions without considering their wider effects. She was afraid of the war, and she didn't trust people she should have listened to. But she had a point about the Republic and the Jedi. There was something wrong with them, and we were too locked into our traditions to see what it was. Varys should have done something else. She shouldn't have killed anyone, and she definitely shouldn't have framed me for it. But if we'd listened to her, really listened, we might have been able to stop Palpatine before he took power.
Yeah.
There was a darkness to her
That's a hell of a thought to
meditations now
consider.
She didn't like. It was as if a shroud had been wrapped around her perceptions, dulling her vision. She knew there was something there, but it was hard to make out, and she wasn't entirely sure she wanted to. The familiar presence of Anakin was gone, like a disrupted conduit that no longer channeled power the way it was meant to. Ahsoka couldn't feel him anymore, or any of the others. Even the sense of the Jedi as a whole was gone.
Where were you when I needed you? You abandoned me. You failed me. Do you know what I've become?
I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask, but it's impossible. My master could never be as vile as you.
I am Dawn. She's an old
Nice.
friend.
The Morai connection.
I owe her my life.
Ahsoka, why did you leave?
If you have trained her well, she shall take care of herself and find a way back to you.
Our long-awaited meeting has come at last.
I made a choice. I couldn't stay.
You were selfish.
This isn't practice, Ahsoka.
I know.
Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
I will avenge his death.
The fight in season 2 of Rebels is so
Jedi
emotional.
I'm so sorry. The last time I
She
saw
cuts the
him,
mask
he
and
was
it's
rushing
Matt
off to
Lanner's
see
voice.
the
Ugh.
Anakin killed him while
Him
rescuing
to
the Chancellor.
spy on the Supreme Chancellor.
Just cuts right into you.
Anakin.
former Jedi Knight. God, that ending was so ambiguous. Until we got to the world between worlds, we had no idea.
The general I fought with was among the greatest of the Jedi. I trusted him with my life more times than I could count.
I can't command people anymore, she said with a shake of her head. I can't order them to their deaths. I've done that too many times.
After the war, I questioned the point of the whole thing. All those men died. And for what?
She was so close to saving him. She just had to talk to him.
You can't save your master.
Maul spelled it out for her, you know?
Ahsoka, a very wise Jedi once said nothing happens by accident. It is the will of the Force that you're at my side. Just want to keep you there in one piece.
I won't leave you. Not this time.
I'm assigned to Anakin Skywalker, and he is to supervise my Jedi training.
Padawan would just slow me down.
If he is the chosen one, he will discover it here.
Stop now, come back! I love you!
Anakin, go. Don't go back.
That's a cool thought, that he heard Ahsoka through the Force in that moment.
Ahsoka, I am so sorry about everything.
I hadn't really considered that before, you know? She would have felt Anakin's redemption through the Force, and had, like, that's why she had this serenity to her in The Mandalorian. Oh, man. I love that Ashley Eckstein narrated the Ahsoka novel. So perfect. And what an excellent source to farm from for your tribute. I mean, like, those passages were so powerful with the context in there. This was absolutely brilliantly put together. Definitely moved me. Makes me want to go back, read the Ahsoka novel, and just dive back into the Clone Wars again. What a brilliantly constructed character from start to finish. You know, before we knew where she was headed, it was like, what is the point? We didn't understand. And I personally did not fully appreciate the story that they were laying out for us, and how much nuance and emotion it contributes to Anakin's downfall in Revenge of the Sith. Not only is he racked with fear about Padme, he's also been dealt this huge emotional blow of the loss of Ahsoka, and it really like legitimizes his pain and makes the whole thing have to take on this whole new dimension. And you know, Filoni's brilliance, I think Ahsoka is really key to that when it comes to the Clone Wars and how he was able to flesh out the prequels. Yeah, LoreFreak, amazing job. This was a great edit. Excellent tribute. Thanks for watching, everybody. Check out the rest of the channel for more content, reactions, and reviews. Leave me a comment if you have a question or something to say, or if you have a fan film to recommend to me. I'm trying to react to every Star Wars fan film ever made. You'll find a link in the description of this video to the Kyle Katarn Discord server, which is a great place to send me those recommendations, and a pretty good place to stay in touch in general. You can also find me streaming over at twitch.tv/Kyle Katarn, playing a bunch of Star Wars games like Battlefront, Empire at War, Squadrons, The Old Republic, and Knights of the Old Republic, as per the results of the gaming poll that just got posted. If you want to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/Kyle Katarn channel. Not only does supporting the channel help me create higher quality content and get it out to you faster, you also get access to a bunch of cool perks like full-length reactions, early access content polls, and a couple of Discord perks as well. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.